Hey Tumblr, this is poetically known as Case, also known as Spoken Word Kill the Poet.tumblr.com. I haven't really done a video blog in a while, so just bear with me. The poem that I will be doing today is called Sometimes. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I fall into a state of neglect, disregarding the power of my speech. Sometimes I grow selfish to sharing. Sometimes allocating progression becomes a pain because sometimes I fail to remember that my words carry strength in each one of their letters. So I tuck away my secrets instead of secreting because sometimes I feel my verses don't amount to much. So I clutch to the syllables of my syllabus, each metaphor hitting within the grips of my fingertips, refusing to allow sentences to form on the foundations of my lips because sometimes I forget. I forget that my stories might need to be heard, that every word could possibly be the bandage to another's heartache. I mistake my abilities for a random woman scribbling upon a sheet, and I discreetly hide my insecurities within unfinished thoughts so that the madness of my mind can never truly be caught. Sometimes I frown at every writing utensil that I see. Sometimes I hate paper for being so ready for me to leak blots of ink onto the stretches of its blue lines. Sometimes I just write and write without any concept of conclusion, so the verbs bounce around from beginning to end, refusing to silence or stop. See, the truth is, I get caught up in the examination of self, so I script out words like they're the prescription needed to soothe my mental health, in hopes that each formation will bring me closer to a better understanding of me. And sometimes I think that others may see my display of poetry, but look right past the importance of my composition. So I find myself repositioning my position, nestling within the alleys of forgotten rhymes where tempos only create partial designs that becomes too hard to understand. Sometimes I forget that life bleeds from every permanent contour of my hand. Sometimes it slips me that my tears can be heard through the vibrations of pencil tips and ink drips that weep my sorrows on the pages of tenderness. Sometimes I forget that I resonate the sounds of lost souls, searching to find some clarity within the searching to find some clarity within this realm of insanity. Sometimes I forget. So I say this apologetically. Please forgive my centeredness. It's just that sometimes I forget. Sometimes I fail to remember that my poetry has the ability to move others. And it's not just meant for me. Sometimes I forget. I want to say thank you to everybody who does see this, and I appreciate feedback. I mean, it only helps me get better. So thanks.